Hello, I am off to go and do a show, movie reviews and more. I've got popcorn stuck in my teeth. Anyway, I am on my way. I'm super excited for today. My friend of many years, Brian Sebastian, is going to interview me with his co-host, Terry, and the other guests, I believe, are Tony and Roberto. We'll find out more about them when we get there.
Well, next weekend, it's called Nashville's Next Best of Three. It's a new American Idol, but it's country.
Oh, everybody's here? We ready? And he's gonna come and turn it off. But you know, if you want to turn it off, just hit this and it comes out.
Sherry right now.
Although we're across the table from each other, so we're getting to know each other well, but I already like what I'm seeing and hearing.
And talk about this. All right, so Sherrie Foster, you and I have been friends for a while. You're just an ordinary human being, nothing special. But who are you, Sherrie, and what makes you unique?
Oh gosh, I knew I'd get the hard questions. So I'm an entrepreneur, was an adult actress, and then I became a nanny and a acting coach for kids. And then somebody whispered in my ear that they saw a movie of me 12 years later. So I decided to come back to LA and take control of my career. I have 3 small YouTube channels. One of them is a meditation channel, which should be actually monetizable in a few days. I discovered meditation music and it changed my whole life. And now I'm going to teach courses on how to manifest anything you want.
So here's what she left out, because she's all of this too. We all get these spam calls. She gets on the line and she goes, watch what I do, Brian. Talk about what you did.
Well, basically, I like to have fun with them. I toy with them. I just want to get a shot with this, but it's not quite working. Hello, Siri. Instead of letting it be a time wasted for me, I literally make YouTube shows about it and help people watch out for the signs, but it's very hard to pull one over on me. I actually got one this morning. I said, if you end up being a scammer, I'm going to make a show about you, right? I said, I'm going to put you up on YouTube, I'm going to expose you.
And you do.
Yes, I do.
I've never seen this happen before. She's done this where she was on the phone with the guy. The guy thought he was getting over on her, and she turned it right about him around. And then she goes, okay, watch what I do now. And I've never seen this before. No, you did it 3 times.
Yes.
And then you ended up getting the guy's phone number.
Mm-hmm.
You ended up I think you ended up getting $15 out of him instead of the other
yes.
way around.
Yeah.
About that.
And I say, hey, we'll both make $15 now. And so a lot of them fall for it actually, and it's really cool. So I'm like, well, we didn't waste time. I got paid $15 just to, and you're going to be on my show, so you might be famous, So one day.
And you can scam the scammer. They call me every day.
Yeah.
Every day. And I always call about student loans. I'm like, I don't have a student loan.
Right.
I get that one too.
I'm like, no. I'm like, I hang up on them.
I play with them, and then I put my phone on. I literally record myself doing it, and then later on, I'll edit it. I'll put it up, and I'll really be laughing so hard. And I'm like, please keep coming, keep it coming. TikTok now where I'm doing catfish hunting, #catfishhunter. So that's me now. Well, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Well, here's the other thing. So Tony,
This time because it's a commodity you never get back, and it's rude, and so I go after them big time and make sure that they wish that I would block them.
It's really bad because, a lot of people work from home. And so.
I always ask myself that question, but this is my work, so see, that's the reason I'm on there, because I like to show people, oh God, this is hurting. Ow. All right, that's enough of that. Let's get back to this, my job.
And if you go on YouTube, you'll see there's quite a few people that actually do it. Maybe not the way she does. They're catfishing, and she is a catfish hunter. So she's hunting them because they're desperate and hungry, and she knows what brings them a little closer. And if you guys know what she does, because you said she's smart, and I see she is, she knows how to get them to jump in her lap.
talk about this. Even Terry will like it.
Yeah.
What do you want to do between now and the rest of the year?
Well, the whole end game for me really is to help humanity in little steps, increments as I'm doing it, right? I actually have a non-profit called the Love and Light Project. And so I'm going to bring back flash mobs, PCA, the RSPCA, because I really love cats and I love all animals really. And then I help women and children in need. Put something up on Facebook on my Love and Light Project. Put the choreography up there, and you don't even have to have choreography. You can join me virtually. I'm thinking October. The end of October is going to be the first one. I want people from around the world to like join in, and we'll raise some money firstly for the ASPCA against cruelty to animals. Love and Light Project's on Facebook.
And your TikTok account?
And my TikTok account is Sherrie Foster Channel. On YouTube, on Instagram is SHERRIE FOSTERCHANNEL, all together, one word. And if you don't know how to spell it, Grammarly.com.
You said flash mobs. Are we talking flash mobs
No.
or flash mobs?
You know what a flash mob is. People get together and dance, and we raise money through good vibrations, and I think the world needs it now after COVID. Everybody can do it at home, in the living room, they can do it live. We'll all be dancing together, the whole world.
Talk about where you disappeared to for 12 years.
I went to Kauai. I fell in love with it. Never thought I would come back. It was an amazing experience for me. Off all social media. I didn't even have a smartphone. I didn't have a computer. Raised children with their moms, and I was in the kid community basically. So it was brilliant. I'd walk into the store and the kids would all know me, and I had a great time. And I'm not a mother, so I got to have the best of both worlds, where I raised newborns. I could give them back. It was great.
And whose restaurant did you work at?
I actually worked for Todd Rundgren.
Christina Aguilera's point when I realized you can't go further than that, and you're still just a hired gun. And I had that moment of like, what am I doing? I left, but I had a moment, and I think she probably had the same moment. You just wake up one day, and where you wake up is where you wake up. But when you do, there's no fame. You have looks. Anything that we think might be successful, it's a real wake-up call when that doesn't answer. Why do I still feel?
So not your question. He said, haha, don't worry, I get it. He said, I work too much too most of the times. And why are we on here if we've got too much?
Ever have happiness is if you help somebody else find their happiness. It's the only way.
Yes.
You can always unfollow someone, you can always unlike something, you can always unsubscribe to something, but you can't unview a view.
Right.
No matter what. So when it comes to things like this, Sherrie, what have you been learning about what you're putting up to what Terry's putting up? Focusing on TikTok, so I just help her on that. Even
Well, mine is just silliness. But people like silliness. That's why I like to do it, because I think I'm funny sometimes.
What is the definition of a cat fisher?
I have fans that I didn't realize I had fans. Does that mean I don't know this person? They get mad and they get angry.
To them, and
Send them my way.
Yep.
Sherrie, are you shiny and flashy?
Sometimes I am.
You see, you know how to capture these guys. You know, but you also like, okay, I'm gonna get this guy. He has no idea who he's fooling around with. That's fascinating. Most women will run because they're scared of that, but you're not. The opposite. Talk about that.
I'm totally not, but I'm very silly on TikTok too. I think I'm hilarious. I really do. And I also know that the people that are watching me mostly are probably my haters. Like really, like they're the ones watching all my stuff, and I don't care. I'm like, I don't just watch it.
Yeah, if they hate you, that means that they're paying attention.
You're doing something
a fan.
right.
If
Yeah.
they're hating you, they're a fan. I mean, I know they have insecurities on themselves, so it's really what's going on in their life when they put it on other people, especially people they don't know.
That brings out like the therapist in me, trying to get to the root of it. You know, why are people doing this? People, I'm not trying to make fun of people. Somebody need to do this. Is it their self-confidence? Is it low self-esteem? What is it? You know, why are they doing it? So I go there first. It doesn't work. I expose it for other people to learn, because I didn't know what a catfisher was before I got catfished. Many times I've been catfished. But now that I know what it is, and I know that people actually do it, let's get them now. But I'm going to turn a negative thing that could be a time waster into a positive thing, and I'll be laughing. My Google Assistant can help me, but she's not helping me.
Definition of cat: a small domesticated carnivorous
No.
mammal with
It's
some
actually one of them.
Right, and as you mentioned, catfish. For those people that don't understand what that is, you can get a little bit of information on the internet.
Cats are definition of a cat fisher on social media.
definition of cow: a fully grown female animal of a
Hey Google, of a cat fisher on social media.
A for a person who pretends to be someone else online. A catfish uses fake photos and sometimes a false persona to find friends or romantic partners on the internet. Reasons someone may choose to catfish include felt circle poor self-esteem.
Everything that I do is out of service to put smiles on people's faces. And so if I am teasing you, it's only because you deserve it. And yeah, talk to me. Ask me anything and I will answer. Please subscribe and like to Sherrie Talks on YouTube. See you next time.